a bleeding problem it was. See this color? This is like from a dead flower. Well, it's wilting. And I don't know if you can totally see that because of the light right now. But this is more sort of a maroon type of a red that you see in blood when your blood is drawn. So if you bleed and your blood gets drawn for whatever reason, it tends to be more like this color. You know, sort of a red color, and if there's a lot of it, a deep red, like a deep kind of maroon. For whatever reason, I don't know why my blood was so bright, but it was this color. And the entire toilet bowl was solid red, that color, and there was blood splattered across around the toilet bowl around that. So it was a whole solid red. The toilet bowl was completely red, like it was solid blood, and then there was bright red splatters on the white of the toilet bowl above the water. So even the blood that was splattered against the white, that wasn't diluted with water, it was this color. And I never forgot the color because I was so shocked it would have just happened to me, and really shocked at the color too because I'm used to having my blood drawn for various reasons, and I've seen sort of a range of blood, but nothing like that. And I am not having a panic attack, but it's sometimes hard to breathe when I think about what this country has done to me and what they've allowed, and then that I was forced away from FBI offices when I went there in person. And then to find out that they're part of it. Because first that happened to me, and I didn't just quit bleeding. I was bleeding like that for a couple of days. And when every single bowel movement was that bright of blood and that much blood, I finally knew I had to go to the hospital. And before well, so I went to the hospital, and before that actually happened, I left the hostel and I remember that there was a janitor from Canada who was working in the bathrooms, and he was Canadian. He had already told me that he was from Canada, and at that time I wasn't really totally processing the whole fact that how much some of the Canadians were colluding against me with the U.S., some of the U.S. officials. And I remember that it was a Canadian man who went in to clean my bathroom right after I'd used it. And he went in like right after. I remember that he was almost waiting outside my door, and then he looked kind of happy. I mean, like, I didn't clean the blood spatters off of around the toilet, the white of the toilet bowl. I mean, I didn't have, like, cleaning equipment. I wasn't cleaning toilets. There was evidence of blood around the toilet bowl. So when he went in to clean, my blood was still, I mean, I flushed, but my blood was still on around the rim and stuff, because it went everywhere. And I remember after he cleaned the bathroom that I'd been using, he had a really, like, he had this smirk on his face, like he was really happy about it. And He had told me that he had something that I could eat that was in the fridge, and instead I didn't eat that, but I ate this other thing from these Australians. I'm not sure why somebody wanted me to eat something. I don't know if it was to try to make it look like the effects of rat poison from what had happened in Tacoma wasn't really from that, because I knew something weird had happened there. Or if they just added to it. But also there was that weird compression feeling